I've been trying to film this episode for about a month, but every time I look at this thing, I fall into this deep trance that I can't escape from. This is the Cololight. It's kind of like the Nanoleaf thing. These are like modular hexagons that you stick together and it makes lights happen and stuff. I think I'm supposed to pan a camera around it whilst playing some trendy music. That's what other reviewers do. Am I doing this right? Is this professional? If you don't know what the Nanoleaf is, it's an exceptionally popular product. It's a bunch of leaves that are... I'm not going to do that joke, that's rubbish. They are LED panels that you stick on your wall and they look good. They can connect to She That Should Not Be Named and Google Home and If This Then That. It's just another lighting device that's kind of arty and cute. I was actually offered them right at the very beginning of their inception for review, and I went, nah, no one will ever want those. So the most important aspect of this thing is, does it actually look any good? And the answer is, yes, it flipping does. I unboxed this thing and plugged it in and then sat staring at it for 20 minutes. I didn't get very much work done for absolutely ages. Is it as good looking as the Nanoleaf? The answer is the Nanoleaf is brighter, the Nanoleaf is thinner, and if you wanted wall coverage, so you want like a lot of light, then the Nanoleaf is actually cheaper per centimetre, believe it or not. The reason for that is because the starter kit is very cheap for this thing by comparison to the Nanoleaf, but the Nanoleaf panels are bigger. So if you get 9 Nanoleaf panels in your starter kit and you get 6 little hexagons in this one, and you figure out per centimetre which one is cheaper for wall coverage, it's actually the Nanoleaf. Is it any good for your smart home? The answer is, I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. I thought I'd do it together. I would open up the She That Should Not Be Named app, and I would go to Skills and Games, and then search for the skill. Then I'll probably realise during editing that this is really boring to watch, and then I'll speed it up. Are you ready? I'm about to speed it up, aren't I? It's just like any other smart home device. It is now scanning for the device. Now that I have linked my account, it will find the device and then I'll be able to control it. The question is, will I be able to say, make Cololight red or make Cololight blue? I'm guessing I will be able to. It works. I'm not going to use my voice because I can't be bothered. If I go to set colour and choose red, it's gone red, which you totally can't see on camera. Hang on. There you go, it's red. And then if I do that, it goes a different colour. And orange, yeah, you get the idea. So, She That Should Not Be Named can control it, and it all responds exceptionally quickly. That's awesome, that's great, that works the way I would want it to work, and it's called the thing that I called this in the app, so if I wanted to rename it something else, I would change the name in its app, and it would all be good. Hey Google, turn desk lamp on.
Alright, turning on the desk light.
Awesome. It works with Google Home, it works with She That Should Not Be Named. The only thing it doesn't work with, and this sucks, is If This Then That. So if you were planning to add this thing to your smart home, then, well, that works, and that works, but that's kind of it. The app itself is absolutely awesome. It's kind of like if Philips Hue had got it right. You've got these effects to just swipe through, and the presets themselves are actually really cool. Although some of them have really stupid names, like unicorns and Instagrammer. Talk about jumping on a bandwagon. If you just swipe to the right, you can just set solid colours. So I've got a customised colour, which I can alter the saturation of and the brightness and all that stuff. Or I can just swipe through and get primrose yellow and green flash. And then this button here kind of just gives you an easier way of getting to your colours. That same button exists on the previous panel too, so if I'm on my scenes section and I go to the expanded button, I can see the scenes at a glance and just pick unicorn. There I can add my custom colour, but I can also add custom effects, so I can have it so it goes up and down through like a colour changing thing in each hexagon. Or I can have it circle around and do all that kind of stuff. These effects are really, really cool and really easy to implement. And then you've got speed, and you can change whether it's breathing and whether it's a different set of colours. It's really, really, really customizable, and I'm really impressed with that aspect of it. You can make the lights react to music if you're the sort of weirdo that wants to have a disco in his house. Stop it. All you gotta do is press this button here, select that, and it's now listening to sound. Look, it's listening to my voice, which is mental. The cheaper version doesn't actually have a microphone in here, it uses the microphone from your phone, which is ingeniously clever. If I play music, it does this. Look, a disco in your stupid house. Now what you'll notice there is, I stopped the music, and it carried on doing stuff. So is it actually any good? Is it worth it? Probably, if you like stupid discos in your house. Before I tell you whether you should buy this thing or not, I just wanted to clarify one thing. Although it does not have if this then that, it does remember your programmed colour scheme if you remove the plug and plug it back in again. This means you could connect it to a smart plug or an RF plug socket and still use any kind of smart home equipment to switch it off and on again if that's what you wanted to do. So She That Should Not Be Named can control things like colour and brightness, and you could use an RF plug socket or any kind of smart plug socket to turn it off and on, because it will remember the last colour you set. So that's something worth considering. And I totally stole that footage at the beginning of the video of the Nanoleaf stuff from somebody else. It came from a chap called Tech Tesseract, or Josh, as his mum calls him. Here's my new friend. I'm making lots of new friends at the moment, and his channel, again, is absolutely awesome. There's a link in the description to Josh's channel, you should go check that out. And while I'm in a friendly mood, I should also talk about Brian from Automate Your Life's new forum. He has a forum for people like me and you to go and talk to each other about nerdy stuff. Go check out Brian's forum too. Right, is this thing worth buying? This is not a cheap product in my opinion. It costs this much money currently, and whilst that is a fairly steep price tag for what is really a nice desk lamp, it is a lot cheaper than any of the Nanoleaf products that you can currently buy. It won't fill as much of a wall as a Nanoleaf will. Per centimetre, the Nanoleaf is cheaper than this product, but there is no such thing as a Nanoleaf desk lamp. If you're looking for something that fills that gap in the market, this does that really, really well. It is ultra pretty, super easy to use. I think the app is great, and I think there is a market for this product. I just think maybe they could make it a bit cheaper. Perhaps there'll be a discount in my description. I will ask them for one before I send this video out, and they'll go, no. But if they have, it's down there. If you want to buy this product, have a look in the description, click that link, and hopefully there'll be some kind of special Paul Hibbert discount. I will use this video to bribe them into it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button. Come and hang out with me at all of the Tweeters and the Instagrammers. There's a colour for that, don't you know? And the Facebooks, and we can be friends there. You can actually help make these videos a possibility, like these amazing people. These are my patrons, and I love them to the ends of the earth. If you want to come and help make this a possibility like these guys, you can do so at either Patreon, or just buy me a one-off beer at PayPal, and either way, I will flipping love you forever. I'll see you next time. Like a professional reviewer. I'm generally. When I first unboxed it and said, the first thing is that I don't know if there are really two things. Couple of extra points. Not these ones. This is the dance of the robot.